Welcome, everyone, to the original conference championship game. There's simply nothing quite like the intensity when an SEC title is on the line. All the legendary players, the epic moments who have made their mark on this occasion. The intensity is simply unmatched. Can't wait for this one. This is a matchup we've all been waiting for. Two teams ranked in the top 5, battling for a precious conference title, but also pointing to something even bigger, the college football playoff. As we'll see the number 3 team in the country, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on the number 1 team in the land, the Texas A&M Aggies. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here in the booth by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team is out there, and here we go. A conference championship on the line right now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. And they get him down after the completion.
Hey, it's a game, but you get the sense that this offense wanted a little bit more from that play.
Second down after that previous play. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. Receiver makes the grab. Defense makes the stop after the completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense trying to dig in here on this opening drive. It's third down and inches. Fighting him off. And he moves the ball across midfield and picks up a first down.
Boy, the defense misses out on an opportunity to get off of the field. They got the offense to third down, and they just weren't able to prevent them from converting.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Takes the handoff again. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
I think we all kind of get caught up in third down. What's an offense doing on third down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend first down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that first down.
Oh, that one's picked off. They tackle him after a short return, but they get the football back and set up shop near midfield.
Well, Chris, this was my big fear for this offense coming into this game. And here we see it on the opening drive, taking a chance, trying to make... that against these guys. One of the top pass defenses in the country steps in front of it and give their own offense a really good chance to put points on the board.
Fresh set it down for the offense. First down. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Breaks loose at the 40. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll swat the ball now at the 35.
Nice first down here by Texas A&M. The offensive line gets a hat on a hat, gets a good push, and once again, you see the history and tradition of Texas A&M with a great back.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Pre-snap motion from the offense. On first down, they'll keep the running game churning.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Gain makes it second and medium. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Well, this is called settling down in his own defense, just kind of finding that soft spot. So not only does this tight end show that he's got great athletic ability and great size, here he shows that he understands coverage by sitting down in that hole, giving the quarterback a nice target, able to pick up that first down.
That's an important first down on that running play. Receiver in motion now. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
And the Aggies looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Back to pass. It's O'Neal. It's a quick grab. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
The offense eager to keep this drive going, but facing a 3rd and long from the 20 now. Pass is incomplete, but there's a flag. This is a big call coming up. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. The Aggies will look to convert here on 4th down. The offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play. So on 4th down now, out comes the field goal unit. This one is right through. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. Following the field goal, the kickoff team is out there now.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He has got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last possession ended in a pick. They'll run it from the gun. Breaking free at the 35. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. And they'll go right back to him on 1st down. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. It's a shotgun run call. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half.
Really tight coverage here by this defense. Now, they give up the pass underneath, but do a nice job of rallying to the football to keep him short of that first down marker. And now we've got a decision here on fourth down.
They need a yard here on fourth down to keep this drive alive. They go with a direct snap. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down. Alabama comes up to the line quickly.
It makes sense going for it here. You're kind of in that no man's land depending on how much faith you have in your kicker. And if you don't get it, your opponent still has a ways to go. Now you pick it up and you can go get a touchdown.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
So second down after the incompletion. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play. They're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Seventh play of the drive coming up, but it is third down and long. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Defense stops him short of the markers, and now it's fourth down. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Offense on the field. It's fourth down and 9. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. But it's incomplete. The defense makes a huge fourth down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out. Showing an aggressive approach here. Going for it on fourth down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession? He finds the running back in the flat. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down after that completion. And there's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go. By the time he got the ball in his hands, the linebacker's right in his face.
Dumps a short throw down to the running back. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Nice find there by the quarterback on third down. One of the most telling stats for me at the end of the game is how you do on third down. Being a good third down team is invaluable to your team's offensive success. That's why you drill it so much in practice.
They make the tackle, but that's a solid gain. Moves the ball to the 34.
Boy, when this back has room to run, he really can hurt you with his speed and ability to accelerate upfield to pick up a first down. Think about A&M backs over the years. They have been spoiled. Some great backs, most recently Devon Achane and Isaiah Spiller. But even going back, people forget Dante Hall when he wore that Texas A&M unit.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground? Finding space at the 20. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. Movement here from the tight end. It's a toss play to the right. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
That's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the second and third-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Can they keep this drive going? It's 4th down and 6. And now the defense will call a timeout here. There's something they didn't like about that look, and they'll make an adjustment before this important play. And the Aggies will come to the line on 4th down, looking to convert. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. Makes the catch. Can he get in? They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, Chris, here's an example of what we always talk about. On 4th down, the receiver's got to run a route beyond the sticks. Great awareness to know exactly where he is. Quarterback makes the throw. Receiver gets hit, but he's beyond the sticks for the first down.
And they're trying to punch it in here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. It's the 2-minute warning of this close, competitive first half. All right, it's 2nd down and goal now for this offense. Now they test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. A pop pass on the jet sweep. And he scores. Touchdown, A&M. And they'll set up for the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. So no return here. He takes a knee in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now 2-possession lead. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. Grab down the middle. It's Hampton. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And he's got it. It's a big gain across midfield all the way to the 39-yard line.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
First down, looking to throw the football. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And he's hit right as he throws it. Incomplete.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, tie.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now he's executing. We're in the second quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get his top and preserve that momentum. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. Here comes the Texas A&M offense back on the field. Let's see how the offense plays it here. Not much time remaining if they want to get a chunk play, put him in scoring position before the half. Makes the catch downfield. Tackle made to the 41. That's a nice gain, getting closer to midfield. One play and they're already past the 40. 1st and 10. To throw, it's O'Neal. Looks to the left, pass caught. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout.
A running back who can take a check down like that and turn it into a gain can be a quarterback's best friend. And it's an easy way to rack up those touches and get the ball to your playmaker in the open field.
Come to the line for 2nd down and very short now. Quick throw, catch made on the out route.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. Now, when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we have a long drive, how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
And the pass is incomplete. He dropped the first down attempt here across the middle.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Incomplete. 2nd down coming up. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. He's moving out of the pocket. He's looking to scramble. The defense gets him, but it's a 1st down. Shows you how dangerous he can be scrambling.
Boy, this guy can do it all. We know what he can do with his arm, but when things aren't there, does a good job of pulling it down, knowing where the first down marker is, picking up the first down.
Texas A&M getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Easy throw to a wide-open receiver downfield. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. Caught near the goal line. And he's run out after a big gain. The offense will be set up with a 1st down and goal.
This offense has become a 1st down machine, and that's so demoralizing for a defense, especially for those star players who don't sub out as much. But the 4th quarter really starts to wear you out.
Just time enough for one more play in the half. quickly. And he will score. Touchdown, Texas A&M. See if they can convert the point after. The extra point makes it a 10-point game. So an important touchdown just before halftime. Not much time for the opposing offense to try to answer before the break. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. And they get him down in what will be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He'll call for the fair catch here. And here comes the Aggies offense back on the field. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. Can you believe this? Instead of an interception, it's a first down. Roughing the passer is the call. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Single back, takes the handoff. Breaking free at midfield. They finally get him, but it's across midfield. Big gain to the 33. They trust the left side of that offensive line and come up with a huge play on the ground.
Yeah, your favorite, Chris, there. The old pin and pull there, the left side. Great blocking on the left side, able to create a great push. Nice crease, and the back found that with the vision and picks up some big yards for that first down.
There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense. Second down play coming up for this offense. Looking downfield, it's O'Neal. Snags the quick throw. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker. High completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up fourth down now. So it looks like they'll bring the field goal unit onto the field. He made good on his last attempt, but this one is from 45 yards out. He knocks this one right through. And that will extend their lead even further. So after the field goal, the kicker out there again to boot it away.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
Return starts from inside the 5. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over in that time.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside of the perimeter to set something up downfield.
After the first down loss, it's second and long from the 17. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down. It's a 1st and 10 play. And he drops back in the gun. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Snapping it from the red zone now, looking to throw. Hits the running back in the flat. The defense drops him for a loss. He went backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
Boy, the defense does such a good job at taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Important second down play coming up. DB's backing off from the line now. He's moving out of the pocket now. Fires it on the move. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact. No flag. Brings up third down.
Man, Chris, I don't know if that was a bad read by the quarterback or a bad route by the receiver. They got to get this cleaned up before the next time they go through the air.
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores. And the quarterback dropping back. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. Can he take it all the way? So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
It's third and long, so as an offensive coordinator, you can either play it conservative or trust your quarterback and take a shot downfield. They elect the latter, and it ends up backfiring on them.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Picks up 2, so it's 2nd and 8.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards, didn't quite get the first down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Now it's 2nd down here. As a design quarterback keeper. Oh, and he fumbles. Looks like the defense has it.
Oh, what a play by this defense. Trailing in the second half. Really, the only way you can get back into this game is create turnovers. Ball's on the ground, they pounce on it, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside handoff. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and it's a fumble. Ball carrier makes the recovery and also picks up a first down. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. Off the play fake on first down. Moves left out of the pocket. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Nice job of this defense taking away the primary receiver, even the second and third option. But the quarterback's legs are the difference. They almost kept him short, but instead, he gets that first down.
Here comes a throw from the red zone. Quarterback escapes the pocket. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. So just 1 for 3 in red zone trips so far. They come up on 2nd and goal. On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Crimson Tide. That's a crucial score.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the fourth quarter when the pressure really...
And the fair catch signal. And the Texas A&M offense heads back out onto the field. They're looking to protect the lead and protect the football. The last possession, remember, ended in a fumble. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and gets a nice solid gain.
Second down play coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Stop at the 43, but that's enough to make a first down.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. Just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Gives it to the back. And he's wrapped up short of the marker there as the time runs down here in the third quarter.
Texas A&M 20, Alabama 14.
Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Short pass finds the tight end. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. Challenging spot for the offense. It's third down and long from the 45. Quick throw by the quarterback off the RPO. Tackled inside the 40, and it's good enough for a first down.
Oh, big hookup here. They're forced to throw the ball on third down, and the connection's going to keep this drive alive, and also, more importantly, just keep that clock moving.
This Texas A&M offense is moving quickly down the field. And the wideout goes in motion. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman. Sixth play of the drive coming up. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Pop pass on the jet sweep. Stopped short of the marker after just a short gain. Important third down play coming up. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Here's a throw underneath to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a fourth and short. So here on fourth down, out comes the field goal team. This is important, a chance to extend the lead deep here in the fourth quarter. And it's no good. He missed it. So after the miss, it's still a 6-point lead.
Now that's going to go down as an empty possession for this offense. No points as he's off target. Now you can see he's hanging his head. Poor kicker.
Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. On that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the ground game. Let's see if that formula works again. He's found some room at the 45. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down. That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling. And here's the handoff. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so second and 3.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance at a really nice gain.
Offense getting set. It's second down. And they hand it off to the back. Good enough for first down yardage.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll throw it now. It's a great catch on the sideline. What an effort to stay in bounds.
Chris, I love the versatility of this running back. We're seeing what he can do on full display on this drive. He's been running the football very well. This time, they get him the ball out of the backfield, catching it, and he gets another positive gain.
They try the middle, but gain nothing on that play.
Well, that's an excellent effort here by this defense, staying in their run fit, holding their own at the line and making the tackle. The offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get anything going there.
One of the biggest plays we've had so far. Third down, and the crowd really getting into it. Catch made on the out route. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a first down. Alabama getting set for the 1st and 10 now. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. And he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. The QB throws his 3rd pick of the day. That's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his 2nd interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape and is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time plays.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down. So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down. And, of course, they'll work the clock here, keep it on the ground. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. Here's the second down play. He's got an open man downfield, and it's caught. Tackle finally made, but it's a huge gain. They'll spot it at the 34.
This is the risk you take as a defensive coordinator when you play press man. You're betting that your guy's better than that receiver. Pretty good coverage, but how about the throw by the quarterback to take away any threat at all from that corner?
On the handoff, they'll test the right side here. And the defense smothers him for no gain. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And now the handoff. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Looks like the offense will just take a knee here.